This is my audience before the video.
Troy Davis. To many, that name doesn't ring a bell. But to me, he was an innocent man, a black man. And he was also convicted of murdering a police officer. Years later, he was executed for that very same crime in which he didn't commit. Hello, my name is Brian Key. I am a 11th grader at Westover Comprehensive High School. And I am here to talk about the truly negative effect capital punishment has on our country. This, among many others, is the problem with capital punishment. In this speech, I will address all of its problems and why the United States should abolish it, and hopefully I can persuade you to think so too. Man should not choose whether we live or die. Many people believe that only one has the right to take life, and that is God himself. It is hard to determine who has the right to take life, to kill. But the question is, should we give that right to our flawed justice system? 1989, 30 years ago, the Central Park jogger case took place accusing 5 men of color of abusing a helpless New York jogger. Like before, these men were wrongfully accused, but by the time our flawed justice system had finally dropped the charges, the damage had already been done. Now at the time, Donald Trump, our current president, took out an ad in the New York newspaper saying that these innocent men deserved that of the death penalty. Now imagine you being completely innocent of a crime, but being sentenced to the death penalty. Luckily for these men, that was not the case, but unfortunately, as for Troy Davis, it was. Innocence is a factor, and those examples are a testament. But not everyone is so innocent. Some would say that some crimes are worthy of the death penalty. But for those who think so, here's another question. Which is a better punishment? Instant spontaneous death or years of refinement and cold solitude? Executions nowadays consist of very humane methods, such as lethal injections, which are meant to cause the victim little to no pain, according to researchers in Florida and Virginia. So why would you want a criminal to take the easy way out? Because, as we all know, there are worse fates than death. Did you know that the death penalty is also expensive? In the state of Virginia, the price for obtaining lethal injection drugs was $16,500 per execution. Now, why do taxpayers have to pay to kill one person when our money is also going towards prison to house many other prisoners? On top of that, those sentenced to capital punishment go through more court hearings than your average prisoner, costing the state much more. The number of U.S. states with death penalty is 35, adding up to about 471,200,000 wasted on executions since 1976. There is no reason to drain state budgets during the economic crisis and diverting funds from more effective anti-violence programs. Some say that an eye for an eye makes the world blind. What does killing someone for killing help solve? If you ask me, nothing at all. Now, by show of hands, how many of you in the audience have family members or loved ones that you care deeply about?
Yes.
Now here's another question. This one is rhetorical. Picture just one of your loved ones. Now, say that your loved one had committed a heinous crime. Would you A, want to see them executed by the state, or B, put in jail so they can repent for the crimes that they had committed? Now, audience, I want to see how you feel on top.
I feel like the death penalty. I think we should abolish it.
I do too. Now that I have explained to you the negative effects of the death penalty, I hope that now I have persuaded you. Now I have explained to you the negative effects of the death penalty. I hope that I have persuaded you that the death penalty is not the answer for this country and that it should be abolished in America. Thank you. Now, before I end off, do I have any more questions?
So, what about? I know you talked about the death penalty in the United States, but what about in like globally around the world?
Well, mostly around the world. Most and 70% of countries around the world have already abolished the death penalty, but there are still countries out there who still have it going. Is there any more questions? Okay. Thank you for your time.
This is my audience after the video.